story began right before I turned 2. I had been in a home with my biological mother, and that began this pattern that I'll say of sexual abuse. There was this journey in time where we would go into a foster home, and then we would go back to our mother, and then we would go back into another home. And I oftentimes always felt like I was by myself. And like no matter what home I went to, no one quite understood. When I had my daughter, I was by myself, and it was such a lonely place. Taria was just this precious little baby that I felt like I had been blessed with, and I didn't want to lose her. My daughter and I went through separation in foster care. You know, I can remember that cry, you know what I mean? And it'll never go away, you know what I mean? So I purposefully, intentionally attempt to prohibit girls from hearing that type of cry, that scream.
Not a lot of people know about this place. Not a lot of people understand what their actual determination is. You know, is just to help moms who don't have that help.
I started this agency based off of what I would have needed when I was in foster care, what I would have wanted someone to offer me while I was in foster care.
Coming here, I had a lot of built up frustration, a lot of built up anger. I didn't really know how to express it. I didn't really know how to talk to people. And when I came, you know, they helped me go through anger management. They helped me go through therapy and counseling and everything. And honestly, I handle situations so much better now than I would have then. So I feel like it was a big help.
Everything is from day one. When you walk through the doors at Must Proceed, we give you the opportunity to start over. Every day you get to wake up and you get to say, this is my life, this is my baby's life, and these are the choices I get to make today. And we just ask you to just take it one day at a time. That's the hope that comes behind the work that we do, is that the girls come in and they're broken, they're hurt. Like I said, they've dealt with a major separation, and now they come in and they're just, you know, kids. They're just kids, and they just want to be loved, and we're here, and they open up to us, and it takes some time, but they do.
It was tough to trust people. It was tough to make new friends, you know, to let myself open up to get to know people just because you've been moved around so much.
I identify with every young lady as if she's me. I mean, these girls are so remarkable. We've had young ladies who had babies and they went into ICU, and it was the other young ladies that were, you know, what can we do for you? And it's teaching them to give back, and they don't even realize that that's what they're learning in this environment, is that they're giving to each other, and they need so much, you know, but it's so touching to see it. The one thing that we want our young ladies to get out of this program, and that I believe in my heart is the #1 reason for us being open today, is that we want them to know that you can always come back.
There's a lot of family here. I consider them to be family, because even after I left the program, you know, it was still communication. Me and my kids would still come visit. There was actually a point in time we came and stayed for about 2 weeks. So it's pretty much like home to me, to my children. They love it here.
I came into the Mustard Seed Foundation. I was called to do this ministry pretty much while I was still dealing with drug addiction of my own parent, the absence of my father. All I had was the faith of a mustard seed. I've seen this mustard seed encompass this whole entire building, this whole ministry, this whole community. People didn't think I was going to be able to do this, and some days I didn't think I would be able to either, because the seed was so small. But that was all God asked me for. That was all He asked me for, was to get up every single day and believe in this seed. And it has changed my entire life. It has changed the life of the girls here. It has changed my entire life.